Up. That's
Learning
what's
the
up.
mics.
That's what's up. Right now, we will jump into our first and only topic. All right. Everything after this, we'll have to freestyle probably. So we have one topic, and the topic, like I said in the beginning, is getting his money up. So you guys, let me know if you heard this particular story, and we do have some. Photos that represent this particular story. All right, so I'll read it off. According to police, a woman named Gwendolyn Jenrette shot and killed a teenage intruder in her Miami, Florida home. As officers were answering the call about a possible burglary in progress, Jenrette arrived before the officers and began to inspect the outer perimeter of her property, and she confronted the teenage intruder. This kid is he was 17 years old, and she ended up, shooting him in the chest, and he passed away. We have a picture of the young man. I don't know if that was how recent that was, but he was 17. So at the time that he was caught burglarizing a woman's home, and at the time that he met his demise during that particular incident. So his family, they were interviewed at the scene. So the news crew is out there. They interviewed some cousins and what have you. There were two females in particular, also relatively young. I'm going to place them at the most early 20s, but they could have been teenagers as well. And one of the teens, I guess, people were talking very quickly. You got the camera right there. You got the mic in front of you. And maybe you don't have an opportunity to think about what you're saying. Or maybe this is exactly what she wanted to say. She said that the woman was wrong for shooting him. She doesn't, I'm paraphrasing. She doesn't care what he was doing. It doesn't give her the right to shoot him and take matters into her own hands. And then she went so far as to say, you have to, everybody has to realize that young kids raised in the hood need to get their money up. So that was the justification, that he needed to get his money up for sneakers and school clothes and such. If you want to talk about this particular topic, give us a call, 973-460-8931. Once again, that number to chop it up with us is 973-460-8931. So what do you guys think about this particular subject? Do we have to understand when, people break into our homes that, they're just trying to get their money up?
Where do you want to start with this? This is
Take
crazy.
it wherever you want to take it.
Crazy.
I think the Constitution says that as American citizens, we have a right to bear arms. We have a right to defend ourselves and our property. I think that's what the woman's intentions were. I don't think most rational people set out to take a life. I don't know if she was right to start the investigation without the officers. If the officers were on their way, I don't know if she was right or wrong. That's one part of it. The other part, I saw the video.
Okay.
Where the girl said, he was trying to get his money up. I don't think that's the right way to get your money up, by breaking into people's homes. You risk the consequence of breaking into someone's home, trying to get your money up.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Shauna, what you think?
Wow, it's a heavy situation.
Right.
I don't condone theft, breaking and entry, any form of mischievous acts towards that could be harmful towards another person or their property at all. The statement, I'm still a little confused as get his money up.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So this is now saying that this is what should be acceptable the minute you need money as opposed to getting a job,
That's
trying
what
to
it
find
sounds
work
like.
or employment. Now you should just start robbing houses and
And everybody has to just deal with it. That's what it sounds like to me. Could it mean something else?
It didn't seem that way to me. It seemed as though she was saying this is the status quo.
Yeah.
Like, we all are trying to get our money up, and this is how we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Any means necessary.
That's not the way to go.
It's,
OBT?
Well, I know in certain states, everybody have the different laws, and you said she was on the outside of her home, and in certain places, you have to you're not in the wrong if you shoot somebody while they're in your house. In certain states. So I don't know how Florida works, but I think I don't even know if she just had the gun on her and she was on her way saying, "Listen, I heard somebody trying to get into my house.
Right.
I got my pocketbook and my 45. I'm going to take care of this myself."
Like you did.
Yeah. So I don't know the situation. It's a sad situation. First of all, number one, it's a sad situation, and it's a sad situation that people, regardless of where they live, either in the hood or in the suburbs, feel as though they got to break into somebody's home to get their money up, like my man said over here. And there's something called, like I said, a job.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if the sister was out there saying this is what we do to get our monies up, we gotta watch out now.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out
Yeah.
now. I purposely, I don't think she was actually wrong. I mean, like I said, every state is different,
Right.
but you got to protect yours.
I have to agree. I think, I don't, like you said, I don't know the laws of that state. I know that it is Florida, and that state is more conservative and leaning towards the homeowner rights of the homeowner. I know in New Jersey, she would have had a hard time. She would have been arrested, on the spot here in New Jersey. She might have crossed the line. I don't know, because he was outside. Some people are saying that he was trying to flee at the time. But one thing that I do know for sure is that the young man, his name is Trayvon Slick Johnson.
Slick.
Yeah, Slick was 17, and Slick was dead wrong. We could sit here and split hairs about the woman,
Right.
and maybe she was right, maybe she was wrong. We don't know. Depends on the law. Blah blah blah. But there is no state where it is legal to get your money up by going into people's houses and taking what you
Absolutely.
want. This woman, I didn't mention it, but this woman, if you saw the video or read the story, her house had been broken into on numerous occasions. I know that it's been my experience that police do tend to take a little while longer than citizens and homeowners and people in trouble might want. So, with regard to that question or that issue of her acting before the police got there, sometimes you don't know when the police are going to
Right.
get
So,
there.
so enough is enough. She's at that
or
point.
if they're going to get there.
She was at that point. Enough is enough.
Right.
All right, well, that is that topic. It's definitely on our Facebook group, the Urban Renaissance Arts and Entertainment Group on Facebook. Go to Facebook, type Urban Renaissance Internet Radio Show. No, not that, because that's going to give you the wrong page. Type in Urban Renaissance Arts and Entertainment Group to get on our Facebook group and chop it up with us regarding this particular topic.